G'day crypto money makers. So I thought I'd do a breakdown video of how things work. So the first one I do is time. So if it's 365 days a year, and if it takes me roughly say 20 minutes each time I do it, and that's sort of, you know, give or take, it's not always that sort of thing, but just as an average, sometimes it's less, sometimes it might be a little bit more, but let's just say it's that. And so then if we times that by the amount of like, so that's how many minutes it is. So we want to work it out by hours, so we divide it by 60, so we work out how much hours it is. That's 121 hours a year. So at 121 hours a year, if we divide that, say, by a 40-hour week, which is what most people tend to work, you're talking 3 weeks work every year. That's it, 121 hours a year, or 3 weeks at a 40-hour week. Remember, and that's not the full day, that's just like 20 minutes a day. Sometimes it's less, sometimes maybe half hour. Depends on how fast you get, depends on how quickly you can do all this. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to look at, and again I'm just crunching numbers here, and I've slowed this right down so I have time to talk. Got a little bit of a cough at the moment, so sorry about that. Let's just say that I'm only skimming 100 coins. I'm doing $2 each coin. I'm doing it every year. 73,000 for a year. 20 minutes a day, 3 weeks of work, all up. You know, 100 coins, that's not many. Usually I double that easy. So let's double it. 300 odd coins on the platform. You know, when things are sort of working, you sort of would easily have like, whoop, stop making mistakes. You know, like you would have maybe, like, you know, when things are up a bit, I would have 200 coins paying out kind of easily. So let's just use that as an average. So only skimming $2 off 200 coins. Or it could be $4 off 100 coins or whatever. Every year, that's $146,000 for 20 minutes work each day. Again, not too unhappy with that. So I'm just going to compound this up a little bit and just show you how taking a small amount off the profits can compound over time and actually make you large amounts of money rather than putting in a large amount of money and hoping it works out. So just $3 off 200 coins a day is $219,000. 121 hours a year, 20 minutes a day. And I can do this every day, no problem. Am I limited to that? Am I limited to that amount of coins? Not at all. Can I drop the value? Like, instead of skimming over $50, can I drop it down to $40? Or can I change it? Yeah, of course I can. I can make more money that way. But, you know, I want to keep it so it's a money machine and keeps kicking it out. So let's say that the value of the coins are up, you know, we're over a few $100s each, and now I decide to do $4 off each one. Now $292,000 a year for 20 minutes work a day. Just taking $4 off 200 coins. Even if it took you 45 minutes, even if it took you an hour to make that amount of money, you'd be kind of happy. But you can do it much faster when you're on the computer as opposed to how I do it on my phone, so I can show you. So if I was doing $5, there you go, 365,000 for 20 minutes work. You're now not dealing with anybody, you don't have to go anywhere, you can do this sitting at home, and you are making a wage that you would have to be a professional, spent years in university to do, or be out on the trails for working your guts out. But you're really doing nothing. I mean, you don't even have to get out of bed to do that sort of money. So then let's just break it down on another way to see how the compound works as well. Just say I'm doing 365 days a year, and the only amount of money I'm taking out each day is $100. That's $36,500. That's kind of average wage for most people. I'm doing $1,000 a day, $365,000. I'm doing $10,000 a day, $3.65 million. Just settle on that for a second.